Hey guys, it's me Shane, and I'm here to give you another Digimon Adventure 2020 episode review and recap. Today's episode is episode 20. It's called The Seventh One Awakens. Let's get right on into it. I got some notes here, just gonna run through some things. I also got my trusty hand sidekick over here, so I can show you some of the images of some of the newer Digimon. And I gotta say, I really like when animes just jump right into the intro. That's actually one of the best things I like about them moving the encyclopedia to the back. Really has done wonders for the show as a whole. So if we remember last time, the after the other gang got sent to the real world and then their partners got lost, we had Taichi and Yamato. They end up meeting up with Leomon. Leomon allows them to break inside of Valvemon as they try to find this mysterious cargo that has connections to the Holy Digimon. They fight Minotaurmon and Bullmon, beat him, and lo and behold, inside the cargo is Yamato's younger brother Takeru. And so now Yamato's trying to get Takeru to wake up, but then all of a sudden the room starts to get heavy. There's a black aura coming over everyone. Greymon, Garurumon, and Leomon, even Tai and Yamato, they're flattened down to the ground. And on the outside, you see the Valvemon on the other side of its outside is starting to bend and twist. The whole of whatever pod is carrying Takeru shatters and breaks, and lo and behold, a giant shadow in the sky. We're met with the same bird Digimon. I gave you the wrong name, but I'm going to give you the right name in a minute. As Leomon tells them they all need to get out, they get out. A massive shadow dome comes over Valvemon, like we've seen in Digimon Frontier, and crushes it and destroys it completely with gravity. And the Digimon that has taken him is this guy. I believe the real name is Velgremon. So that's the real name. I was saying Voldemon. I think that might have been the English dubbed version of the name. But Velgremon, I don't know what level they've given this Digimon. I'm going to assume it's an ultimate level Digimon because it was giving them tons of trouble. It grabbed TK, put him in this little shadow bubble with weird shadowy hands, and it flew off. FYI, this thing is massive. This thing is really big. I think it's even bigger than Garurumon. As the gang decides, we got to go get him, all of a sudden, another Ultimate Digimon stands in their way, and this is a oldie but goodie, one of the first Digimon you've ever met if you've been part of Digimon for long enough, Megadramon. And when Megadramon just shows up, Leomon says, "You know what? I'm gonna fight him 1-on-1. You guys go save Takeru." And Leomon, on top of Pacmon, leads him off. And as he leads Megadramon away, we get both Garurumon and Greymon digivolving into Wergarurumon and Metal Greymon. They take to the skies with everybody riding on Metal Greymon, and they're going to try to catch up to this thing no matter what. Meanwhile, it is morning in the real world, and Sora and Koshiro met up. Sora was mentioning that her mother was lecturing her, and apparently they had been gone for 3 whole days in the real world. So that's just really, really interesting on how it seemed like almost a week in the digital world, but they've only been gone in the real world for 3 days, which when your children are missing is a long time. Right before Koshiro could mention what was going on with his household, they were interrupted because Sora had got a notification from Joe and Mimi they were going to be late. And while Koshiro was trying to figure out how they can contact Taichi and Yamato, Tennomon gets through. And they moved to a more private area because apparently there was a nosy lady and her kid walking around. The other Digimon, Palmon, Palmon, Gomamon, and of course Piomon, they're all safe. They're all actually in that first area that Tentomon and Koshiro met. That little weird blue area where time it passes similar to the real world. And they're trying to figure out what's going on there because Koshiro said now, even though they say Tokyo, now, there's network problems all over the world. And we are given a nice little flash of that tentacle Digimon that we saw last episode that Devimon was talking to. I know it's not Gessamon now. I have no idea what this thing is because they're doing a good job of hiding it. It is tied to the weird, looks like Algamon, but it could be a newer Digimon. I don't know. But now we're gonna go ahead and just go back to the digital world where Metal Greymon's just pushing. I didn't know Metal Greymon could try to fly that fast. And what we end up getting is some ingenuity from Wergaruma and Metal Greymon. Metal Greymon uses the Giga Destroyer, and Wergaruma surfs on the missiles. He surfs on the missiles hit, along with a combination of Kaiser Nail to freeze him up. Metal Greymon's metal arm latches onto Velgremon, allowing Yamato to get over to the bubble that is holding TK. He's pulling his arm through, and while Voldemort is attacking back with these dark feathers that are just sprouting everywhere, Metal Greymon's able to take it because he has metal skin, and Wergarumon's blocking it. But we get one of those stereotypical anime moments where two characters call each other. You know, Yamato's calling for TK, and TK saying "Oni-chan." We get at least three of those. I could have done without those, but we do get a flash of Angemon in chains again. And finally, he's able to get him out of there. They fall back. They're trying to attack Velgremon because they can't get away. Again, Velgremon's this big. Metal Greymon's about this big. Wergremon's about this big. So they're trying their hardest, but they end up getting shot down when he uses some type of tail beam. And things look really bad. They're about to be they hit the ground. Metal Greymon is able to actually catch Wergremon's, who catches TK and Yamato. All the while, Tai is riding on top of his head when he just falls to the ground. They're going to get encompassed by the same black dome gravity attack that had destroyed Valvemon before. And right before that, Voldemon, some dark hands come out and they're trying to pull TK away again. Or should I say Takeru again. And, the others can't do anything. They're weighted down by the gravity. And we get another stereotypical Digimon moment, or should I say anime moment, where Takeru just says, Yamate, he says, stop. And this somehow stirs Angemon even more. He was more stirred after the brothers had clasped hands, and now shooting straight out of the ground from wherever, Angemon comes out, blocks all the darkness, dispels the attack with his light. I thought Voldemort was destroyed, but he just crash landed, and his holy light is just revigorating Metal Greymon and Wergarumon, who when earlier when Yamato and Taichi, the Digivices did the deep glow, couldn't even defeat Voldemort, but he's somehow healing them while at the same time he meets up with Takeru. Takeru finally gets his Digivice. We see the crest of light on there. Is he light or hope? Sorry, he's hope. We see the crest of hope on there. Everything seems to be great. And then Voldemort appears with the new energy that they got from the holy Digimon Angemon, Metal Greymon, and Wergarumon. They use Giga Storm and Giga Destroyer, Giga Blaster, and their Kaiser Nail to finally kill this large Digimon. Make sure I have any good notes. Yeah. So they finally destroy him. It's actually pretty interesting moment there. And as Voldemort is destroyed, we get the same thing that happened in the original Digimon Adventures. Angemon, after he had defeated Devimon, he starts to dissipate, and we get a weird kind of moment where TK is starting to cry, and I get that this guy's your partner, Digimon. I get that, and you guys have some type of connection that goes beyond him. You kind of just met him, but maybe that's just I haven't been a huge fan of Takeru / TK, so maybe that's it. But again, Metal Greymon, Wergarumon, they turn back into Gabumon and Agumon, and as Angemon turns into this egg, just like in the original, they have to explain to Yamato and Taichi, yeah, all Digimon are born from a Digitama. When we are, killed or when we die, we return back to this state to be born again. So they have a cycle of rebirth, if you will. But before Takeru can grab that Digi-Egg, we get another, well, I hate to say friendly, but another familiar face. we get one of my favorite Digimon from Digimon Cross Wars. Sorry, say that 3 times fast. Skull Knightmon. Skull Knightmon looks very tiny, but very strong. I think in the latest 20th anniversary Pendulums, I think they had this Digimon, and he was no, sorry, the Pendulum X version 3s had him, and he was a rookie in there. Well, his bigger form was an ultimate, so who knows what level he is? But we get a ending shot of Devimon saying, "Return back to me, holy Digimon." And that's where episode ends. Our encyclopedia today was Kabuterimon. Since that's Koshiro's partner, we got a little bit of light information. Apparently, Kabuterimon tells Koshiro jokes while he's on top of his head. Many of the jokes, Koshiro just doesn't understand. Kabuterimon's very much an old Kabuki warrior. The next episode, apparently Taichi's going to put his body on the line and they're going to fight this new Digimon. I have never seen this thing before. I haven't seen the previews for episode 21 yet. I'll probably watch it after I probably watch Yashahime in a moment. But yeah, things are looking pretty heated. If I was to give this episode a grade out of 5, I give it a 4 because the action was good. And I forgot to mention one thing. We do get when Angemon appears and he's doing the holy light thing that's very, very bright. Leomon and Pac-Mon can see it, and Leomon has beaten Megadramon. Leomon is the champion Digimon, so is Pac-Mon. Pac-Mon is more or less a mount, but they fought Megadramon, which is arguably one of the stronger Ultimate Digimons, one of the stronger Machine Ultimate Digimon. So we have an idea of how strong Leomon is. I wonder if Leomon was actually a friend of Ogremon before whatever happened with the darkness. That's a little thought. But yeah, if I had to give this out of 5, we are giving some, information on how Digimon work. We are, we are also shown what's going on in the real world. They did not leave that thread hanging too long for us to go, oh man, are the partner Digimon okay? What's going on? They're continuing. This type of storytelling is pretty much better, in my opinion, than how the original was. Because the original, we would either get, episodes where things were over, and then we get a vague thing where it's like, oh no, something might happen, or we just get this episode, it's over, and then the next 7 episodes are gonna have cliffhangers. I can appreciate that each episode, why they have cliffhangers now in the reboot, they do answer questions from the last episode. We know the guys are missing. Oh well, okay, they're in the real world. There we find out. Okay, their Digimon's missing. The next episode after that, we find out where they are. I can't appreciate that. It doesn't leave you wondering, what's going on. There's no dangling threads. So I give it a 4. The action wasn't as. I feel like that sky fight could have taken a little bit longer, but of course they had to get Takeru since he was the captive. I wish we could have seen Leomon fight Megadramon. Leomon versus Minotaurmon, they're both champion level Digimon that were pretty strong. I would have loved to see how he handled this and how he was able to defeat such a massive Digimon, because Megadramon is also a skyscraper level of height and width and length Digimon. So yeah, today's episode was out of 4. It's wasn't super good, but it was pretty. I can appreciate what it was doing, tying up loose ends, moving the story forward. The art wasn't terrible like 2 episodes ago. Good job, Digimon. So, guys, tell me, what do you think? Are you excited to finally be seeing these Digimon from the shows like Frontier and Cross Wars, where they didn't have a level and now they finally do have a level? We're finally getting a chance to, see how they fit in like a normal digital setting. I kind of wish Digimon Next had did more of that, but that was right after the whole what can I call it, the X antibody X antivirus series. So yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you're looking forward to seeing. So please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to get notified of more Digimon videos like this. And I do videos every Sunday, every Thursday. Probably going to change my schedule a little bit just to spread these out going forward. Please remember to share the video. I want others to see this. And as always, guys, be good, be blessed, wear a mask, Black Lives Matter, and I will definitely be seeing you next time.